Here's a few things that happened on this day, November 18th. On this day, November 18th, 1883, Charles F. Dowd proposed the concept of time zones. Also on this day, November 18th, 1916, Douglas Haig called an end to the Allied offensive battle of Somme after over 4 months of fighting. The final tally of dead and wounded was up over 1 million. Also on this day, November 18th, 1978, was the Jonestown Massacre. You probably heard of it, where over 900 cult members willingly drank cyanide-laced Kool-Aid. But did you know how it began? If you didn't, I'll share that with you right now. These are the details of what led to that horrible event. Let's take a look. The People's Temple of Jonestown, Guyana, was a religious church based around unorthodox ideas around the world. Rooted in the beliefs of the Old People's Temple, it was founded in 1955 and based in Indianapolis. Reverend Jim Jones took over the congregation and was known for his charitable efforts towards homeless and his belief in human equity. Fearing nuclear war, Jones moved his church of 900 members to California in 1965. After his move, Jones became known as a prophet. Jones taught that the divine equated to love, which in turn turned to socialism in his church. He also allegedly began siphoning church funds into his own pocket. Due to his ever-increasing paranoia that the temple's suspicious activity would eventually catch up with him, the following year, he uprooted his whole congregation to a small town in Guyana near the Venezuelan border, naming it after himself. There, Jones continued preaching until 1978. He had gotten in the habit of confiscating passports and taking members' money, and offering up deadly threats when necessary. That's when the U.S. government ordered an investigation to check up on the welfare of the Jones Americans' followers. The government recruited Congressman Leo Ryan to go down and inspect the site. Once in Guyana, Ryan didn't even get a chance to look around when his party was shot dead by temple guards. After the murder, Jones ordered all of his 900-plus obedient followers to drink cyanide-laced Kool-Aid. The victims knew full well they were ingesting poison, but because no one died immediately, Jones had time to make everyone believe that he didn't actually put poison in their drinks. This was all a test. But the time for you to die by your own hand is not too far off, said Temple rebel Deborah Layton in court, rehearsing Jones's words. After the cyanide had been consumed, within hours the lies were unmasked as people started dying one by one and falling face first to the ground. Jones took his life later that day after the crime had been committed. So there you have it, a little bit more about the Jonestown Massacre. What a horrible event. It's hard to believe that people believed in him so much that they were willing to drink poison-laced Kool-Aid just out of whatever that was. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Today in History, and you'll join me for more episodes of Today in History as we go forward.